I just recently got some really awesome pin mail from Hong Kong that I wanted to share. Hong Kong is probably my favorite international place to receive pin mail from because the pins at Hong Kong Disneyland I think are by far the coolest out of any of the Disney parks. Pins that are Hong Kong exclusives are often just super shiny and sparkly compared to a lot of the pins from the US parks now where the quality's kind of gotten so-so. Hong Kong has really cool pins. So I had two different pins picked up for me, one an open edition picked up by Tracy and another a limited edition that was picked up by Ginny. So if you can see in the background here, this is actually a super awesome tote bag that comes from Hong Kong Disneyland. I actually won this a while back from one of my Disney pin auction Facebook groups. Sometimes they have some non-pin related items on it, and I just thought it was so adorable. You have, it's hard to see here, but you have Daisy and Donald and Minnie and Mickey with a whole bunch of sweets and donuts and treats. And since I collect sweets and snacks pins, I thought this was super adorable. And then I found that there actually is a pin that uses pretty much the exact same artwork that's on this tote bag. So the first pin was picked up by Tracy. You can find her on Instagram as Pintrade Tracy. These are some really awesome pin mail cards here. She was actually offering at cost pickups of open edition pins from Hong Kong Disneyland, and so I thought it would be perfect to get the pin that matches the tote bag. So this is the pin right here. It features Minnie and Mickey with a heart surrounding them, kind of like little wearing donuts, almost as inner tube clothes, with some lollipops in the background, and it says, "Just for you." So the donutty portions are actually a free D element, which is a little kind of semi-squishy rubber part to it. And this is just one of those pins that is so nice and shiny. The enamel is really smooth, and overall it's just such a pretty pin. Taking it off the backer card here, you can see how cute it looks with the actual tote bag artwork in the background. And the pin itself is also a really nice, pretty thick, hefty pin. Like, this pin is pretty much a hallmark of the type of nice quality that you typically find with pins from Hong Kong Disneyland. So this pin's gonna find a lovely home on my sweet and snack board. And so I had another limited edition pin picked up for me by Ginny. You can find her on Instagram as Gin Disney. This was actually a pre-order I did quite a while ago, and it was for the Hong Kong Disneyland series of My Dreaming pins. So this is the pin that I got, and it is the Zootopia pin featuring Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde, part of the Hong Kong My Dreaming series. So this was an 8-pin series. This one is number 8 of 8, and this pin is just so cool in pretty much every single regard. On the backer card, you can see that this one is a limited edition of 500, so super cool. And I'm going to take it out of its plastic so I can show you just how awesome and nice this pin is. So it first just has such a super cute backer card to it. That's another thing that the Hong Kong pins, when they're specialized, have pretty neat backer cards. And so I think the pin is actually like a soft enamel as opposed to hard enamel, but it's got seems like a full nice epoxy coating on the top, which makes it so shiny. It's also got some really nice kind of sparkly fill and details here. And let me see if I can kind of angle this right there with kind of over Nick Wilde. You can see it's almost got like a little bit of a plastic casing on it, which gives it this really awesome 3D effect to it. But the design of this is just so cool, and it is going to make an awesome centerpiece for my Zootopia collection. So here's what the pin looks like off its backer card. You can see as the light hits it, just the reflection of it for just how shiny and smooth it is. Like, this really was such an awesome pin series. And from here you can kind of see the thickness of it, where up at top with the Nick Wilde bubble, it's got that extra bit of plastic and the additional dimension to it. And on the back there, it also states that it's a limited edition of 500. So that is my pin mail from Hong Kong. The pins are always super awesome from there, and I find that all of the Hong Kong pin traders and pin sellers are super nice and friendly. I do also have another package from Hong Kong coming pretty soon that I'm gonna be able to do a mystery unboxing for, so I'm really excited for that, and stay tuned for that video. But thanks for watching! I hope you enjoyed this video, and please do consider subscribing if you'd like to see more Disney and pin related content. And I hope you have a Zip-a-Dee-Doo Disney day!